G'day guys, welcome back to Mango Invest. In this video, we're talking AGNC Investment Corp. It's a real estate investment trust based in the United States, and they do mortgage-backed securities. The typical 30-year loan, and I think there's about like 20% of their portfolio is less than 15-year loans on mortgage-backed securities. But this company has received a lot of criticism, for how long since I can remember. Of it's a dividend trap. It provides no value. It decreases in value every single day. Don't fall for this dividend trap, etc. But I feel like that's coming from people who don't necessarily invest in the company. I've been investing with agency since 2020, so a good 4 years worth of investment, and I've built this up AGNC portfolio up to $61,000 of total equity, 5,802 shares, and the total profit loss with this company, I've only lost $131. So that's 4 years of investing, and all the dividends and all the returns, they've paid me upwards of, I'd say, $8,000 to $15,000 worth of total dividends over that 4 years, and we'll have a look at that very shortly. So pretty insane, right? So everybody's going to have their criticisms, but you get this from me, somebody who's investing inside the company for the last sort of 4 years. It's really only provided me like $15,000 worth of returns. So I've really got nothing bad to say about this company at all. But everyone's going to have their criticism. So you can see the dividend yield of 13.85%. Very, very good dividend there, and it's very consistent. If we were to look back on Seeking Alpha, you can see the dividend history here. In 2019, they were paying 18 cents per share, and they due to funding, they have dropped that to 16 cents per share, and most recently in 2020, they've dropped it to 12 cents per share. So not very good. That's not really what a dividend investor wants to see. They either want to see a very steady income of dividends, or they want to see a gradual increase every single year of the dividend. But since 2020 to 2024, that's 4 years of consistency. They pay 12 cents per share, and they haven't decreased that in 4 years. So I would say that's a positive for AGNC. But again, yeah, we'll just have to see. I mean, we'll see within the next couple of years whether they increase, whether they decrease, or whether they keep it sort of steady. But looking over at the balance sheet, just to give you guys some context, this is the quarterly sort of earnings. We'll go to the annual, and really what I want you guys to focus on here is the total assets within the company. So back in 2018, the total assets was 109 million dollars. Look at down at the liabilities, it's 99 million there. So as long as the assets outweigh the liabilities, which over the years this remains extremely consistent. Like every single year, they always finish with the assets that outweigh the total liabilities. So I mean, really, is that really a massive negative thing that everybody is saying? It's probably not as bad as what everybody is sort of making it out to be. But let's have a look. So I sort of started investing around 2020. All these features that Stake are providing with the average buy price and all that every single buys didn't come in until the last sort of couple of years. It doesn't actually tell you the very first buy, but it was definitely around the 2020 mark. And then we've had that COVID drop that sort of sat right there, and I started to buy more, etc. And we'll sort of zoom out to the 5 year period. You can sort of see the buys here on the 18th of April of 2022, 40 shares. The next buy very soon, 10 shares, another 8 shares there. Fast forwarding, another 16 shares. And buying on the dip, another 2.5 shares there, 9 shares there, 77 shares there. All around a sort of similar pricing, 153 shares, so not actually a pretty big buy there. 62 shares there, 16 shares, and then we've actually had a massive decrease there. We'll just see how much this decrease is. Let's have a 36% of a drop there, and we haven't exactly bought quite at the bottom, but not too bad. 82 shares that we bought there, and that was based at $8.52, and we sort of started to buy on the up. So we've obviously seen a bit of an opportunity here, and we're starting to buy more shares. Another 49, another 90 shares there. And let's zoom into the 1 year period, and we can see the most recent 4 buys, because this is actually pretty big. All right, so over here we've got 2 quickly consecutive buys. So over 1,000 shares that we bought there, and then 2 days later we've bought another 1,000 shares. So 2,000 shares within a space of 2 days. That's really significantly increasing that monthly and annual income. And if we didn't actually buy for quite a while throughout the year, but then on the 30th of May, we bought 521 shares, and that was at a rate of $9.59 per share. And then most recently, if you've been following my dividend investing journey, I had $40,000 a couple of days ago in cash, just sitting there doing absolutely nothing. I was waiting for a market correction, but then I thought, $40,000 of cash is sitting there, which with a dividend yield of 13.85%, imagine how much money that $40,000 could have gotten me. So I split that money up into 3 separate companies, and with AGNC, I slapped $23,000 straight into this company as it is now, and that bought me just over 2,192 shares at a price of $10.49. So that's all the buys that I've done within the history that I've been investing in AGNC, and now I'm now in a total of $61,000 of total equity within the company, and it's 5,802 shares. And again, of profit loss is only negative $131 within that 4 year period. So very, very successful history with AGNC so far. And I'll just show you the total amount of money that this gives me every single month. So AGNC here, you can see the 5,800 shares there. And the annual income that provides me is, over $8,000. So, and that pays monthly as well. So that's a yearly or like an annual income. So if we just type in 8,356 and divide that by 12, because there's 12 months in a year, every single month, just under $700 of US currency. And then, because I'm Australian, you do that conversion to Australian currency, you're looking at like $1,100. And that's just one company in 1 month. It's pretty insane there. We look at the upcoming dividends, and we can scroll down and have a look at AGNC. Where are we? So September and the next month, so $696, and that's just due to the 12 cents per share, which is it's pretty huge. We look at the diversification of AGNC in the portfolio. QILD takes the cake of 16.4%, but AGNC is second in the portfolio of 16.2 of total weighting within the portfolio. And that you can see there, the largest income within the portfolio is AGNC of $8,356. But yeah, that basically concludes my investment with AGNC. I'd really like to know your comments and criticisms on AGNC, whether it's positive or negative. How many shares you own, how much cash you're earning every single month with this company. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you did want to sign up with Stake and get a free stock, you can use my code ChrisM965 here when you sign up with Stake. You can get a free stock, I can get a free stock, and it's free money, so why wouldn't you do it? And you can sell that stock and put it straight into AGNC and earn more money in dividends there. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and I'll catch us in the next one.